My name is Matteo Birolini. I'm head of supply chain in Landis+Gyr. I'm 44 years old and I have a background as electronic engineer. I made the study as in MBA in supply chain. It was a really very powerful and interesting study. I remember for mainly the trips that we had. We had trips to US, Moscow, Japan, and also to China. In Japan, it was very useful for me because Landis+Gyr is owned by Toshiba, so it's a Japanese company. It was useful to learn more about the Japanese culture. It was also interesting to visit, for example, the Toyota plants in Japan to get some insights about the Japanese culture. So the most interesting for me was the supply chain part. But I remember all other lessons, for example, finance, legal and tax. I think these are all the important modules to have the overall view of the global supply chain. And this was also one of the reasons why I applied to this module or to this study, to have really this overall global view of the supply chain. Only having all these puzzles, parts of puzzles, you are able to do the right decisions. I'm 44 years old, so when I started I was 42. So my boss was a little bit pushing me, saying, it would be something interesting for you, let's have a look. Then I started to see around. For me it was clear when I applied to a study that I want to be at the best school. And for me ETH is the best reference. So I was checking the different modules, what is inside, how long is the study. The price was for sure also important, but okay, this was not the primary factor. Important is the school and what you learn in the school. And because you take a lot of time, I think the difficulties was to balance the family, the work and the school at the same time. I think this was the challenge. I think for that you need a strong family, that your wife is supporting you. You have to have a boss that is supporting you at the school, and you have to have a good school. To be a good student, I think you have to be interactive. You have to follow the lessons, ask questions, participate very actively, and then you learn a lot. Yeah, it supported me really a lot because it started with the master thesis. There I selected really a very strategic project that right now it's ongoing. So I had the time during the master thesis to do the research, and now I can really implement what I researched at the time. So for me it was really, really helpful.